Hey everybody, it's me, Lizzie D, and it's Krista, and we are here for our weekly comic review, February 11th. And I'm going to let Krista get with her polls that she wants to show off. I know she works at the comic store, so her polls are probably ridiculously huge.
I have
But
so
she can
many.
share what she wants to share, and then I'll share mine. And we're glad that you're here to join us. And then we're going to talk about you. We're going to show it off, and then we're going to talk all things issue number one of Sirens, which was amazing. Yeah. Right. So show me what you got this week.
A lot. This was yet again another
It,
really, really
it was
big
a
week.
huge week for me.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I showed
God.
you my stack. It's big.
Yeah, mine was big too. So I just picked a couple.
I'm really,
Um,
I hate to say that I'm glad several of the things that I'm reading are ending this month or next month at the latest, because it's going to drop my comic list down a little month, which my
for,
wallet will appreciate.
for me, it's a full Hydra for me. Anytime one ends, like two more start. So just
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? It,
I'm like,
it
oh, this
really
arc has ended, but then exactly.
totally is. It totally.
But starting
Oh
off,
my
I'm gonna
God.
do. Did you read the Absolute Wonder Woman annual?
I did. It is so good.
Was amazing.
It
And
was.
it's kind of rare for annuals to really be as good as the Absolutes have been, because Absolute Batman's annual was fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
It
They
was
just
so
knocking
good.
it out of the park, but they're also making it relevant to
Yeah,
so a lot of times when you get the
yeah,
annuals,
it
they're
went
like
full circle with
completely out of left
exactly.
field, right? And this, yeah,
Right.
I really enjoyed that these were tie-ins to, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
they tie in so well. So
Mhm.
like you're fully immersed like in the story. So I'm
Exactly.
really, really so happy with this one. I was a little nervous, but I was very happy with that one. I also have I did DCKO. I got this cover because I thought it was so
Oh, I like, oh my God, that's so creepy. And especially
right.
considering what happened, which didn't really surprise me. Um, Great coverage. Yeah, great cover.
And DCKO has just been so much fun. So
It
I've
really
been really
has. I
enjoying
mean,
it.
at first I was like, "Oh my God, this is so predictable." But as it's gone on into the quarterfinals and the semifinals and the final, it's really they have thrown some really good wingers at you. Just
Yeah,
things you didn't see coming.
absolutely. And some of like the side stories have even been kind of fun. I've been enjoying like the whole thing. I've actually it's
Mhm.
I thought it was gonna be kind of silly, and I think I said that last week, or yeah, last week. I thought it was just gonna be kind of silly and fun, but it's been
Mhm.
really fun. I've been really digging it.
Same.
Are we
Lost
back?
you. Yeah, I lost you for a second there. You back? Good. Yep. Yeah, I got
Okay.
you. Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha,
all of a sudden my
gotcha.
screen just went black and it's like, oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
The computer was very, very scared of DCKO.
Apparently,
It's very, very scary.
strangely.
And then I also got, so there's a new horror series starting out that all of us at the shop are already obsessed with.
Okay.
Rob and I just haven't stopped talking about it. We both made it our pick of the week, actually. It's called The Thing on the Doorstep.
I saw that you guys had that as your pick of the week. Is it horror?
It is horror.
Okay.
It's almost kind of like Victorian, kind of spooky, kind of
Mhm.
gothic, which is like my aesthetic. It's so
Oh,
good.
absolutely. Well, I might have to
Yeah.
check it out. He told me to read Ripcord, and I loved that. So
Ripcord was also very good. So Ripcord was also
I think that was last week, but
that was last
yeah, it
week.
was very good.
Yeah, I wasn't on. We didn't do last week because of the
No,
Super
I
Bowl.
did
I had to
mine on
remember.
Friday because of the Super Bowl. Well, man, the Seahawks were playing, which is my team after the Commanders. So, 20 years in Washington, and I only got to see the Commanders on Monday night when they played Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football, when they were on the national stage. Other than that, it was always Seahawks games. So yeah, it was really good to see them win, though.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm from New York, so we're Giants fans. I'm more of a hockey person, but I always watch Super Bowl for the. Yeah, I'm a Caps fan. Hey,
John said you KO'd the
okay.
internet. Yeah,
Thanks,
I still
John.
can't share the comments on
That's fine.
until we get enough followers and we can move on to a page. But I figured out how to be able to see them.
Gotcha.
Oh, there you go. It popped. Look at that. Oh, there's just a little bit of a delay. So
That's okay.
let's see if. Oh, here we go. Show. Does it? Yeah, there we go. I did
There it
it.
is.
Woo!
Now I see it. Got it.
Got it. There you go, John. Our first posted comment. Oh, we had two Johns.
Oh my god.
Because John Owings is watching us as well. So John, hello.
What's up, John Squared?
Okay, so back to KO. Are we going to spoil? I mean, it's Sunday. Can we spoil or should we not spoil?
Maybe
stories are on the internet. So
maybe just say, did it end how you thought it was going to? Did you?
Actually, yes and no. So
okay.
I said from the get that it was going to come down to the final four would be the Trinity, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and they were going to throw some rando in there, right? That DC would throw somebody in there, okay? And given how it was a mix of villains and heroes, I figured it would be a villain. So I really wanted it to be Wonder Woman, and there were a couple times in the earlier fights that I thought she really, they were kind of leaning that she would see through to the end, right?
Yeah.
The end of 3, when you see the absolute Trinity show up, was a surprise. Like, I really hadn't realized that, should have, but didn't, that Darkseid would bring in, they're not behaving in his world the way he wants them to. If you read the issues, right? So that's why I think I was surprised, because I was kind of like, oh, well, if he can just take him over, why hasn't he done that already, right? Why is he thinking about them in the evil and the absolute evil stuff,
Yeah.
So when it came down to the final four, I was like, okay, this is semi-predictable. Because I knew Batman had been out for a while, and I did not read Night Fight. So
it's Liz, it's so good.
He came back because I hadn't read that, right? And I had heard that he had died. But then now he really didn't die. He had himself transported to Night Fight.
He had to go to therapy for 4 issues.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go to
and I heard
4 issues for his issues.
I didn't read it. So the fact that Joker did what he did didn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
That's absolutely. God, would we have wanted him as King Omega anyway? No. And really, Lex's behavior really didn't surprise me either. So I kind of really, when I saw the two, I was like, well, I can't believe they're going to do it, but it looks like they're going to make one of the villains take it off. And it's not over yet, because that was only the final 4, right? And the way that they juiced up Superman at the end of 3, it didn't really seem to matter at all throughout 4.
That's fair.
So the very end did surprise
Red herring.
Yes. So the very end did kind of surprise me. Yeah, John, you were right. Totally.
Oh God, I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
You were not king of the
and
brackets.
so
The week before DCKO came out, we had the poster in the shop, and all of us were looking. I think you even
spoiled
saw
it.
it.
I
We
had
had it
heard
written down.
that
We were going over who we thought was going to be. John called the final. John called it like immediately, and then as the weeks were going on, he just kept being like, "Yeah, no, I'm still dying on this hill. Like this is still so." But yeah, no, exactly, John. Yeah.
See, I've been saying that
the
since
covers were full of spoilers,
and I keep saying, so like you're reading it, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, wait. I saw the catalog and I've seen the February, March, April comics and all these people that are dead in KO, right? Are still going strong in their own stories, of which in most of the stories, there's references to them not being there.
Yeah.
Right? To them, I think
all of a sudden they're back.
Honestly, I want to say Matt Frakson's Batman is the only one that hasn't, because no, I guess Diana's not either. So, Wonder Woman isn't either. But Aquaman, his title is completely tied to KO. And the whole time Harley was in KO, it was referenced in her title. Same with Catwoman, right? Yeah. No, she wasn't in it. It was just Harley.
Oh, but I know what you mean.
It was like, and then in the one that Harley was in when she was fighting Satana, which was such a horrible matchup, she made a reference to exactly what was going on in her life, in her comic. And then she's dead, and then Zatanna kills her. So, but 58 just came out, 59 will come out by the time this is over. And I know there's 60 because we've already ordered for April. Right? Or at least we have the catalogs for it already.
The catalogs for them.
Yeah, they all come back to life, which, what's the point? What was the point? I guess some big change is, I know there's a whole series of variant covers coming out that's going to foreshadow changes that are coming in every title. And I kind of like that idea, that they're going to make they're not changing continuity, but they are going to maybe do a little bit of a time jump. And
maybe.
And some shit's going to happen. From things I have been reading, that's kind of what they're hinting at. It's hard to say, but they've got all these things to call them. The whole variant series and every DC title has got the thing, because I ordered it in the last catalog order to get it in all my DC titles to make sure I got that one. So they have changes coming because there was a thing about it in that catalog. They didn't give a lot of details, but anyway, like John said, it's very predictable. Hopefully he can beat Darkseid. That's all I can say. And then what happens? At least Lex, unlike the Joker, has some humanity, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
He's just not a straight out complete psychopath killer like the Joker is. So
I agree.
he's not a good person, don't get me wrong. And he's a great villain, but he does have some humanity. So maybe that's how they're gonna make this all better. But who knows? It's been predictable, but at the same time, it's been a fun read. So especially
it's still fun.
Yeah. Some of the were good. Some of them. Did you read the boss battle?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Joker and Annabelle. Oh,
That was hilarious. So like
Oh my
everyone's
God,
having
I
these
was
serious
dying.
like
Oh, it was
Red
so
Sonja
funny.
and everything, and then he's just sitting there with T, just like I know I saw that doll move. It's
Yeah.
so funny. It
Oh,
was a
yeah.
nice little like not refresher.
Yeah, it was
Just
really good.
refreshing.
I like seeing Wonder Woman fight Red Sonja. I thought that was
I like
cool.
that one too.
Yeah, Zatanna and Sabrina. Yeah, so there was a couple of pairings that were really awesome. So
Homelander.
uh,
I just wish the battles lasted longer. I feel like that could have been almost a mini series within itself of
they
them
could
all battling all those side
instead of
characters.
one, give us one issue
Yeah.
per round, because then the
See,
round
I think that could have been so mini like DCKO kind of a situation. Like that would have been
more
so
money.
cool. Yeah. I'm sorry, DC. We're trying to give you more money because I would have bought so many covers.
Doing it. It's crazy.
No, we've said
Oh,
that me and John. Shout out to John again. Him and I have been talking about that. He brought that up that it really should have been its own series, and I was like, I 100% agree.
I don't
It's a
know,
mini
because
series.
I love Harley and I love Zatanna. I hated that issue so much.
Yeah.
It was just such. There are other people that you could have matched with either one that would have given us more of an entertaining issue. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't know if I would want to. I don't know if I could have taken 3 full issues of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
All right, so we're moving
Some
on
of those
to
were fun.
DCKO.
DCKO, and I said the thing on the doorstep, which everyone should read because it was so good. I'm gonna do it. I actually really enjoyed Jar Jar.
Did you? Okay.
I actually really did. I knew I would. It's actually co-written with the actor who played not only Jar Jar, but like he's got multiple characters in it, and they team up, and it's so fun. It made me very happy. I really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. I don't know if it showed his whole thing, so I'm going to read it beyond. John said it would be a perfect time to do a time jump, make Damian older as Batman, Trinity as Wonder Woman, and John as Superman. Oh my God, I would love that so much. John, that would be amazing.
That would be fun.
Put the main line Trinity on the back burner and leave room to run the big 3 in Absolute. It would help to refresh the stories, allow these heroes to continue on without trying to explain the already convoluted lore. He makes such a good point. I would
point on John
like that. I love Trinity so much.
John, you need to write for DC so I can read this comic.
No kidding. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so what else did you get?
So I'm gonna jump from comics real quick, and I'm actually gonna go to trades because I also bought 3 trades this week, and I got it. So I got Groupies by Tula Lotay, who's my OG favorite.
Oh, I love her art so much.
She's my favorite. I've also met her. She's like the sweetest person ever.
Okay.
So it's very like fun, like fangirl groupies, like fans who follow like these rock stars, and it's not always as glamorous and fun and drugs, sex, and rock and roll as you think.
Backwards.
Is that a little better?
No, you need to mirror your camera.
I don't know how to do that.
Do you have a regular? There's a thing in the settings. Go to video and click the mirror. If it's clicked, unclick it.
Oh, I see. Hold on.
Got there. Now hold that up again. Now I can actually.
There we go.
Yes. Now
there we go. Groupies.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect. Ooh, I like it.
And it's very, very fun. I loved it so much. This is the first time it's actually been like printed. And everyone in shouting distance knows I love Doom, so I got One World Under Doom.
Okay, I read number 9. because
Yep.
it worked directly into Sorcerer Supreme, and everything about that said, "Oh, you have to read. If you didn't read Doom, at least read 9."
Well, because they bleed into each other.
9 was so good. It made me kind of want to read the whole thing, so I might think about getting the trade.
I recommend it. It's
Yeah.
really, really good. It's such a good story, and it ties in like so much of the Marvel universe, because kind of like DCKO, like a lot of the stories were affected by it.
Right.
And then onto some spicy stuff. I got Sunstone.
I got that too.
I have loved this
I
comic
actually
for
put it
years.
downstairs already. I totally forgot to bring it up here for tonight. I loved Fine Print. I have volume 1 and volume 2, and I'm super excited that volume 3, if it's not coming out this year, it might come out early next year. I know we already sent it to the people that are making it, right? Like the art's done, the writing's done. I'm so looking forward to volume 3. And I had not read Sunstone, but I follow them on not Facebook, Instagram, and they've been teasing those Sunstone, and I love their art so much.
I've loved Sunstone for years. So when I saw that we were getting the revised edition, I was like, pre-order immediately. I love them so. It's such a great, beautiful, like it's story, and the art is so gorgeous.
Yeah,
I love it.
the art is amazing, and their art is so distinct. Like I have the Harleen hardback that they did,
Yeah,
and you just look at it and you know they did the art.
it's very
so
distinct.
gorgeous.
It's very
Very
distinct.
distinct. Yes.
All right, and then final comic. It's gonna be the topic of the day is of course Sirens, and of course I also had to get the Lotte cover because I'm obsessed.
Did you get any other? I meant to ask you.
Girl,
Did you
I got all of them. I got all the covers. These are just the 2 that I have in my hand right now.
Okay, well, I was going to ask, will we buy the 125?
I don't remember.
Because if it's still on the wall, I think I want it.
I'll text you tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Just let me know. You know what to do with it. All right. Yep. So I'm going to go through mine, and the ones that you also got, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on, other than the variants. So did get the Absolute Wonder Woman A cover, but I also got the first name is Dennis Cohen. There we go. Dennis Cohen.
That cover's so good.
Isn't it amazing? And then I also got the Henning variant.
Well, that one's so good too. And we completely sold out today. Today was we completely sold out of them.
The eyes in that one are just So I got Aquaman 13 strictly because it had Mira and Andy fighting on the cover. And I just joined a role play group a couple months ago. It's fantasy based, but all the characters are DC and Marvel. And I'm playing Mira, and another person actually put in a request to play Andy. And I didn't know a whole lot about him. So I was like, oh, and it had this amazing variant by Nathan Zerdy, and Zerdy, Zerdy, of this mermaid, and I love mermaids, and so I got it, and it was so good, and it was like continues in Aquaman 14, right? So I was like, I have to get 14 because I got to know what happens in the story. And in truth, it's going to continue on in this new Aquaman coming up, that things are going to change for Aquaman when he gets not to be a statue anymore, which happens in this issue because he died out early. But this was, I didn't buy
I love that cover.
I just got the cover because it matches the cover of 13 that I got. So I was really pleased with that. And now I'm like gonna be reading Aquaman. I also got the DCKO 4. I did not get a variant of that. I did get the A cover of Sirens, like we talked about. I'm saying that's. I got the connecting cover as well. I'll be getting all
gonna
of
get
those.
I'm getting all of them too. They're so
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna flip out, I think, my Wild Wild Gotham. I have them framed in the connecting. And
You
because
told me.
I'm totally gonna flip that out.
As you should.
I got the Chew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love his art so much. And then of
Very
course I
anime.
got the Zemenka. I'm not probably not pronouncing that right either, but I love this one as well. And
Very
then
Sex in the City.
very Sex in the City. So that's it for my DC. And then for Marvel, which I'm going to save this for next week with our guest, but it's Black Cat 7 with MJ as Venom. And this uh, cover has already caused a bunch of controversy because of the song and the suggestiveness and whatnot, which I think is a great cover. But I'm also somebody who doesn't care about BDSM. You know what I mean? I don't care about kink. More kink, the better. Give it to me.
I just showed you Sunstone. I'm with you.
Exactly. We read Lilith.
Good company.
We both read Lilith.
I recommended it to most people.
Did you see today that Korn dropped that the fall of this year we get volume 2? I'm so excited.
It's already in my calendar, babe. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hear ya. So I also got the Love Ignited by Ignition.
That was a good one.
A lot of their titles. And I love Joelle Jones, and this art was just gorgeous. And the stories were actually pretty good.
They were.
It kind of reminded me kind of Dawn-esque. Cry for Dawn-esque. Everything was kind of twisted. You twisted on romance, The last issue, and we're moving into my independence. I forgot to say that. Star Trek Voyager Homecoming. This was the last issue. Very, very good. They, of course, do end up home. Everything's fine, but with a much better relationship with a certain sect of species 8472, which I thought that the whole thing was wonderful. They came up with this unique way to change the ending that 8472 kidnaps them all, and because they're working with the Borg and they have to figure out how to get away from them, and then there's Rogue 8472, and it's just been really, really, really entertaining. I'm going to be sad that it's now gone. I've read a couple of their other Star Trek titles. I read the Sons of Star Trek, which was all the kids on the Defiant, like from DS9 on the Defiant. It even had Will Crusher in it from Enterprise, from Next Generations, with that, which I thought was great. And it had Wesley Crusher and Nog and Jake, and so it had like all the kids.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was called. I think it came out in 2024. It was Sons of Star Trek. I got that, and then there was a 50-year anniversary thing that came out for the original series, and I just got that one special. That's it, really. But this one was really well written. And then for my polls, last but not least, the Witchblade Annual.
Of course.
Yeah, I love all things Witchblade. It was good. It was all about Ian Nottingham, which I thought was an interesting choice for a Witchblade Annual, but it gave you a lot of insight on why Ian does what he does in Witchblade. And he's so sexy. He was sexy in the 90s, and he is still sexy with those samurai swords. And they didn't really change his backstory a whole lot from the 90s. They've only changed subtle things, which is, I'm okay with what they've changed. I do miss Michael Turner's art. I'm not gonna lie. Not quite as much of a fan of Cafaro's art as I was of the original, but the story is amazing. And it's only like, I think 18 issues now. So I think you can get like 2 trades and then a couple issues and you're caught up. So if you were a Witchblade fan in the 90s, anybody who's listening, the reboot has been really good. Then I got a handful of stuff I got from my hip comic auctions that I follow. I'm trying to collect as much around Barbara's shooting and her becoming Oracle as I can. So I got the Batman Chronicles #5.
Perfect.
Which has a really good story in it about her becoming Oracle. It's like her first little thing. Now all I need to do is get the one where Diana and is it Black Canary or some other female take her out, knowing what's going to happen to her. They like go back in time and they like take her out, and it's like a girls' night thing. I forget what issue. I have it on my list. I forget off the top of my head what the issue is. And then those pulls that I was telling you about when I went to Big Planet on Wednesday. I went there right after I left Comic Logic because I have to go to my mom's and I have to drive right past them. And I was going to pick up those Bug War issues, and they had Catwoman, the #1 of Gotham Girls, with Catwoman on the cover.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so there you can see it. So it's Black Canary, Harley Quinn, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Renee Montoya are the 5, and it's a 5-issue thing. So I'm going to try to get the other 4 issues. But that one was really good. And then in my quest to eventually get all 26 issues of the original Gotham City Sirens, they had 3. So now I have 3 and 4. And they had 13 and 17.
That's so cool.
Right? So
gorgeous cover.
I still got a long ways to go there, but and getting all 26. But it was, getting there slowly but surely, right? So, lady.
Yeah.
Here we are. Love Hurts. We talked 2 weeks ago about how we thought they were going to bring them together, about what we thought they'd do when they bring them together. Were you surprised? Oh, did I lose you again? I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you there?
I don't know what it is. It just doesn't like it doesn't like me today.
It doesn't like you.
I don't know what I did.
Right? Oh my goodness. So, were you surprised by how they brought them together?
Not really. It was almost exactly how I thought they would have been brought together, but I wasn't mad at it. You know what I mean? I like that they established that they all knew each other, because we were talking last time about, were they going to meet or they going to already know each other. I like that they were already aware of each other.
I do too, and it makes sense because as much as she's with Ollie, who is in Star City, right?
Yeah.
She's been a fixture in Gotham multiple times, multiple occasions. So I love that they all knew each other and that they had that hero, villain, adversarial assumptions right off the bat. Right? That I thought that was very believable.
I also can we just talk for a second how much I loved that Oliver kind of saw the Sirens as almost like a book club, where he was kind of like, oh, you're gonna hang out with the Gotham City Sirens, and he wanted to join. He had such FOMO. He's like, I can do it. I can help. And she's like, no, I'm gonna do this with my girls. And he's like, okay, fine. Like, let me know if you need any help. It's such FOMO.
An emo little fit.
It was so cute, and she was just like, "Oh God, he's mad at me again." It was actually kind of like it was so frustrating, but so real that like moment where he's like, "Hey, you remember I'm a hero too," and she's like, "Not now, babe. Like,
Yeah.
me and my girls are gonna
We
go
were
figure
gonna
this
put
out."
on the suits. And
Yeah, I loved that little moment because yeah,
wow.
Rich Boy can't always get his way,
There were
and he just
so
really wanted to be
many.
involved. You what?
Teeny put so many of those little moments.
Yeah.
So the teasing, the Harley and Ivy teasing Selena
About Bruce.
about Bruce. But
They're just
then,
like, you saw him again.
yeah, and they're like, you're getting spoiled. And but then, because at this point in time, well, Selena knows. No, does she? Yeah. No, she doesn't even know yet. They don't know Bruce is Batman.
No,
And
she
then
said she
she's
went
doing
up.
the thing with
Under her
Batman.
breath, she whispered Batman. They don't
Mhm.
know that that's Bruce. They just know Batman. But they know
Yes.
that she's with Batman
And
sometimes.
Bruce. And they're
Yeah.
teasing her for not being able to choose between the two.
Yeah.
And I also kind of was surprised that they made Selena the quote unquote mediator, right?
Yeah.
The one that facilitated all of it. I really, honest to God, see Ivy more in that role. Like person at here in the personalities that were established in these girls within those first few pages. I kind of really saw Ivy more as that, not Selena. So it surprised me.
I definitely see Ivy being that. She's definitely got that older sister kind of mentality.
She's kind of
Like,
like the calming voice of them all.
yeah.
You know?
But I think she also has a little bit of like, not my monkeys, not my circus. Like, I'm only gonna get involved if I have to. Where I think
Okay.
Selena's gonna like, okay, I need this to be taken care of right now. Selena is like a fixer, where I think Pam is a little bit more like, I'm just gonna sit back and watch, and then when it blows up, I'll fix it.
Yes.
So I think very different takes on leaders.
Good point.
I think is what they're kind of going for.
Yes. I also do thought that it was great that as soon as they found the dead body, and we were I said that I was hoping that they would do summer first, but that I thought they would do spring. You said that they thought that they would do summer first. And we were both kind of, so I was wrong, but I got my wish, and you were
Yeah.
right because they did
Yeah.
start in July. That's, summer.
Yeah.
So I like the mystery of that. And I do like on how once Diana agreed to work with them, that she just took charge. Like, I'm the hero, so therefore I'm in charge.
Like, I'm gonna stay with the body. I'm gonna figure this out. Yeah. That hero syndrome.
She still didn't turn him in for the money.
No.
Right, which I thought was great, right? And I thought that it was also great that they were trying to ditch her early so that they could go do a robbery. I thought that was just classic Gotham City Siren. Exactly for that time, right? In
Yeah.
their lives. And that Harley was hot for anything that moved.
Always. It's my girl.
Moved.
That's my girl.
Oh my gosh. And it was just like it
Anyway.
was so funny to see that I'm finally free. I can do whatever I want attitude that we haven't seen in her for a little bit, right? Because she's been
Yeah.
more settled with Ivy or pursuing her path to non-villainry, for lack of a better term, as she juggles, should I be, should I not be?
What do you think of the her having all pink hair instead of having split? What do you think about her hair?
I liked it because it was still kind of on that frosted, it wasn't overdone. I liked the outfits. I thought they all had
All of their outfits were so good.
one picture of Ivy oh, who did the cover for it? I forget. It was I think it was a variant. It was like an exclusive, so I might have only seen it on um Instagram, but Poison Ivy's outfit specifically had a really silver age 60s vibe to it. Do you know what I mean? With
Yeah.
the pointed
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
when she was in full costume when they were robbing. I
Yeah.
think it was Carla Cohen that did an exclusive where she's in that outfit and it's gonna, it's like for a con for sirens, but you can't actually go order the comic. Um, but they did such an amazing job on it because it really looked like the um it really even more had that 60s vibe because like even Catwoman had the traditional what she was wearing through the late 20 teens into the 2020s before they changed her costume in just a year ago and gave her
Yeah.
the big window. Before that she had
I know how
armpits
much you love
and
it.
I can't decide really. I was okay with her wearing a full body cat suit that covered her, from neck to toes. In the purple, she was plenty sexy without showing any skin in that. Um, so I'm really debating. I can't decide whether which is worse, the armpits or the boob window. Because now her outfit,
You can choose your villain.
yeah. So I do like the big ring that from the boob window one, the big, ring that sits in the zipper. So I did like that. And Babs's art was just, it was perfect for this story. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you were right. It's kind of like an anime style, cartoony style, but yet not.
Yeah, like because like even back to what we were talking about with like Harley's hair, it felt like a Sailor Moon character, but it was like Sailor Moon not in high school, but like they're like adults now.
Adult,
So
yes.
so it's kind of that like mature, like you're saying, like mature anime. And
Mhm.
I really vibe with that. And I think that fits the vibe of the story and like
I
kind of where
agree.
they're all
I
at. So
100%
I agree
agree.
with you.
I think it fits the personalities that they have in this, which is, where
Yes.
they are in their lives. Um, it's entertaining, very colorful. It pops off the page. The writing was just spot on, like we talked in the pre-show. When Diana shows her ring, and every woman has a different reaction. But Harley, can I eat it? I mean, I literally burst out laughing in my office. I
I
just
love her
about
so
died.
much.
Like that is so Harley,
I
right?
love her
And
so much. Oh yeah.
the teasing Selena that we just talked
Unfazed.
about, and the impatience of Selena and Ivy with Harley. They love her, but they get impatient with her really quickly, right? And then, uh, but vice versa. Ivy has this like dead mother vibe over all of them, right? Like,
Mhm.
but it's the one who really doesn't want to bring Diana in. It doesn't want to like her and doesn't want to work with her. But
Yeah.
then it's like, man, you're pretty cool. Yeah. um, do you think that they nailed the Sex and the City vibe?
I mean, if it starts out with them literally sitting around like drinking and just chatting. So they literally told you the vibe from like the first page. I'm pretty sure it was like the first or second
Absolutely.
page. You
Yeah.
literally see them all sitting around at a
I
table.
I have it
Like
in front of me,
I do too.
and
I should look.
uh, it
But
actually opens with the murder that I thought was
that's
great.
right.
But yeah, so just to give everybody a taste. So how's that look? I can't see it if I'm there we go. Um
Yeah.
they're sitting there.
Yeah, they're literally sitting, eating and just chatting.
They're all chilled, and they're like, and they don't want to like her. And this one, there we go.
Yeah,
And then
and they're
look at that. They're just, it's so good.
and Harley calling Oliver like a sugar daddy. Like they're just being all like gossipy and Piccolo talk a little. They're all just like being Sex and the City girls, and it's a lot of fun.
And there was another that I just loved. Okay, so here's what I was talking about Ivy's costume. Do you see, one right that way? Do you see how she stand up to see that? There we go.
With like the point.
Yes, it's a very, very 60s feel to her costume, but I love Harley's too.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But
I mean, I feel like she would do it intentionally. Selena wouldn't do it intentionally.
And
like Harley would cut one in.
The booty short on one side and the long legging on the other is just classic chaotic.
Yeah, and then the tattoo. I love it. I want to cosplay that so bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would be amazing. I wouldn't mind actually cosplaying Ivy in this outfit because I mean, as much as I love Catwoman and Selena, this outfit that Ivy's wearing is just like chef's kiss,
But I mean, even their streetwear, like you were even talking about like before, like these outfits, like this shirt is like it just has green frog on it.
I know.
And then
I had to look twice. I was like, wait.
Her cute little dress.
Yeah, a little black dress, which is so Selena. And then Ivy looks totally hippie.
And then Harley is true Harley fashion is wearing just like a bra and just like a shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
do like
love that vibe.
I like her pink hair. You might have to change. No,
I have to have pink hair.
No,
I've had pink hair.
I couldn't even imagine. I'm so used to you green. Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you were pink, would you change it all? So would you be going and it would be all your eyes would match your hair like they do now? Because oh my god, that'd be gorgeous.
Listen, I am nothing if not someone who commits.
I love it. I wish that I had more when I was your age, that I had more guts to do stuff like that.
Oh God, I did this during COVID. I've done every single color under the rainbow at least twice.
So both my daughter-in-law and my son do that, shaving the sides. With my daughter-in-law, it's only if she really pulls her hair back and that you can really notice it, right? But you got that whole thing like the side, And my son has the same thing. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
So
it's wonderful in the summer.
Oh, I bet. So what is that? I guess that just makes it kind of lighter, right? Makes the hair it's not there like okay. Yeah.
So it's not right up against your neck. It's so much nicer. It's also like a stim toy. I like to just kind of like rub it.
Right. Okay, so back to Sirens. Question.
Back to the girls.
How it ended.
Yeah.
I thought that
I like that it's kind of like they're like, all right, we got to work together.
Killer is like I like how I really hope that they continue to. Although, can I make a prediction?
Ooh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Bring it.
Only because I read I read the interviews that they did in that Teeny did that were in the back of the comics in December. And that's the one and Teeny did one. So I only know this because of reading that. I have to find the page because I want to show what I'm talking about. I think it's earlier. I think that we got a glimpse of who it is that we weren't supposed to notice, or that it's going to be revealed later. And I don't know why I think this, because there was really no clue to that except for these two panels. I think the woman in the hat is our color. Okay.
You
That's
think
my
so?
prediction. That's my prediction. I could be totally
Not
wrong.
mad.
I do know that it is a female. I do know Teeny made a point of saying that she
This is like an
loved
all-girl
the
story.
fact that Gilda was the actual killer in Long Halloween, that it was a
Mhm.
woman, right?
Right.
She loved that. And she wanted to do a completely female-centric story. She didn't, even though, the girls are right now hunting Calendar Man, right? Um, uh, she wanted it to be totally female-centric, and that the killer was going to be a female. So I had that in the back of my head when I was reading the thing, and I saw just those two panels, right?
Mhm.
But then that waitress is the one that ends up dead.
Mhm.
So I was like, And then knowing that they had said that in the article, so I mean, it's not really a spoiler if they put it out, and not my fault if nobody read it. They put it out in the comic. They put it out in like 5, 6 different titles. They put those interviews in,
Yeah.
So, like I said, you can't tell that from that last panel at the very end. But that's I could be totally wrong too. Could be somebody totally different. That could have just been a customer at the bar but I had a vibe while I was reading it. So we'll see.
They kept her really hidden and kind of like mysterious
Well,
and
yeah, because the hat, you couldn't see
yeah.
anything except for the very tip of the nose and the mouth. So we
It's
don't know
very
what she
Carmen
looks like.
Sandiego. They wouldn't keep her all like sexy and mysterious if there wasn't some purpose.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I'm picking
Exactly.
up what you're dropping down.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Everybody can give me your opinions if you like. Um, so anything else that you want to comment about?
That
Did
I'm
you
really
like
excited
the
for.
They were all good, right? I thought all the
Yes.
variants were good. There wasn't a bad one in the box.
I'm in so much trouble, Liz. I'm in so much trouble with
Dude,
these
you
covers.
and me both. What is it? 4 issues? What, 4? 4. If you get the 125, that's at least 4. I got all that were available. So there was 3 on
Yeah.
top of the A cover. So 4 a week, 4 issues, the 16 issues. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But I've
it's so
done that with all the
I
Gotham
just
City Sirens because
I just love the A cover. Like
I
it's so
do.
rare that the A cover actually may low-key be my favorite. I do obviously love the connecting one with Logan to get all of them, but I
No, but
really
this one
love
catches
this.
all their personalities. This one
Yeah.
is, and I actually hope that the A cover for the rest, like I hope, just going in order. Okay, so let's just go in order. So I hope that number 2 is Selena at the bottom, Harley full body leaning up against the edge of the comic, and then Poison Ivy in the little box at the top, and then Diana at the bottom, and then the number 3 it'll be Ivy full body with the other 3 in the boxes, and then the final one be Diana with the other 3 in the boxes. I think that would make an amazing set of A covers.
I'm almost positive that you have the order completely correct. I'm almost
Because
positive.
I'm just going by.
I'm trying to remember the last time when I was looking at them because I know that Harley's next one.
One, like they just would rotate clockwise, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so I guess it would be Diana next because I'm wrong because I thought it was Harley on top, but it's Diana on top, and then Poison Ivy, and then Harley at the bottom. So yeah,
Okay.
so next month it would be Diana, and then Poison Ivy, and then Harley. Although I think Harley should be on number 2.
Almost
Maybe
positive Harley's not on number 2.
counterclockwise, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it'll be cool if they do that because that'd make a great collection. Those 4 all by themselves, even if they're not connecting. Just having those 4 displayed by themselves would be amazing.
I completely agree.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
So excited. Is there anything else this month that's coming out for the rest of this month that you're excited about?
Well, we do have the new Absolute Batman coming out this week, which is going to be the introduction of Poison Ivy in the Absolute universe.
I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. We also are going to get Absolute Wonder Woman. So we get to find out what happens with Satana and Giganta and
Finally.
oh my God, the Suicide Squad in the Absolute Universe was just like, whoa. um, so what else is coming out this week?
I should know. I just did a whole bunch of paperwork on it earlier.
Oh,
Gosh. So much stuff. This is another really good week.
some of them go bi-monthly. So like some of the independents don't come out every month. They only come out like I noticed like the Ignition Presses ones, they're not necessarily every month. They're like every other.
Yeah. Man, Ignitions is so good. I'm so obsessed with the Boyer.
Let's do the Batman Green Arrow, the Question Arcadia.
Oh yeah, the Arcadia.
The number 3 should be coming. I think it's number 3 should be coming out next week. This coming Wednesday. Also Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're going to do a Witchblade. Like, will they do a Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and a Witchblade when they did the annuals this week, or do they normally skip a month? Like,
tend to skip a month, but don't quote me on it. But they tend to.
Okay, so we're not sure. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at my polls to my email that I send Rob to know exactly at least what I. Oh, and Rogue, because Storm doesn't come out until the last week, so it'll be Rogue.
Correct. Yeah.
And Sorcerer Supreme. Both of those will come out next week, this coming week. So interesting.
We're also getting Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman volume 1s. We're getting more back into the shop this week. So if anybody missed out on those, get them while we got them, because we're getting some more of those.
Oh my gosh, how many printings is that Absolute Batman number 1 at now? Like,
like the issue number 1? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's on like 12 or something. It's crazy. They're doing
that many reprints, and those reprints are selling. Okay. Are they selling? I mean, you work in the.
Yeah. My God. So anytime we get any kind of reprint, you don't care.
Because if the Absolute Universe is that big, if they are, because they aren't issuing 12 edition printings of Batman number 1 from Matt Faction. They aren't doing the Wonder Woman number 1 of Tom King did of that current run. They're not redoing editions and editions and editions of the new Superman or the Aqua. You know what I mean? All these titles that started in the All In that are only in there. Some of them haven't been renamed, haven't been renumbered, but others have, right? If it's doing that well, then John has a point that they should do something at the end of this KO that gives a boost to your main continuity, or maybe gives a break to those in the main continuity to allow these younger generation characters to come up, right? And have really good stories so that they can focus more on what's going on with the Absolute. You don't have to write off Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. You don't have to kill them off. You don't have to write them off forever, whatever. Just leave those runs as whatever they have planned, the Faction, because they're all in new story, right? Didn't they all start? I mean, I know King is like almost at issue 30 of his Wonder Woman, but I know they're only on number 6 of the new Batman. And House of L for Superman's only going so far, right? And then the other Superman hasn't been.
Book of L. Yeah.
Right? So Book of L, yeah. So maybe give us something, leave those with what's happening, but then do the bigger push to the Absolute Universe and some of these other titles that did so well. everybody wants to see, everybody loved, not everybody, but you know what I mean? They got rave reviews of putting the quote unquote younger Trinity together. What Tom King did by creating Trinity and doing that whole thing with the corgis and Damien and John having to watch her, and then
I
them
love that
quote
story so
unquote,
much.
you know, it was a breath of fresh air, right? It
Hmm.
was so, it was not different, but yet different. And I really do think John made a really good point earlier in the evening about that DC could really take advantage of that if they were smart, right? And because like I was reading an article just this morning um, in Comic Nerd, I think, it was one of those, you know, websites that routinely monitors what's happening in the comic book world and stuff. Um, More like pop culture writers, and they were saying that we're finally going to get the ending, or at the halfway point at least, to Hush 2, Batman 163, which has been delayed, what, 9 months now,
Yeah.
right? But whatever happens in this last issue is supposed to directly relate to what's going on in, or Matt Faction's Batman is supposed to be directly impacted by the ending of Hush. But the ending of Hush now is beyond the story that he's telling, right? Now, we don't know if Jim Lee or Jeff Loeb or whatever gave him some idea of how it's going to end, so that he's going to throw that twist in whenever it needs to be thrown in, Matt Faction, that is, right? To however the ending that we find out at the end of March is, right now the tentative date is whatever that third or fourth Wednesday is in March. I think it's 25th, 24th or 25th, is right now the scheduled date for it, right?
Right.
That could change, as we know. They've had scheduled dates for it before, and it's been pushed back. Um, and then are they going to cut it off? Is it going to be a notorious story that we only get half of? Because it's been so delayed and everybody has moved on so far that we're now never
People
going to
forgot
find
about it.
out what's going to happen in those other, the 7 through 12, excuse me. Maybe Jeff Loeb and whoever's doing the art. Was it Jim Lee? I think it was Jim Lee. We'll put it in a trade and just release it that way and give it to us that way. The final 6 issues. Although I can't see them doing that either, because they lose out on the money of the, what, $3 or $4 per issue, and all the variants that people would buy. So I don't know, but I want to see the end of it, but I'm just, it's been so long now. I feel like I'd have to go back and read issues 1 through 5 to remember what was going on.
Yeah.
So,
That always happens whenever there's this big of a gap.
yeah, and I really hope that they don't do that at the end of this KO event. Like, have some big gap that leaves us
I don't think
wondering
they
what.
will. I really hope they don't either. I feel like they won't with this one, though. I think they're so focused on it.
I hope not. But then again, I also, like I said, hope that they do what John did. So I think that's it. I think we can wrap up. We're looking forward to what's going to happen next month in book 2. I think that it's going to be really interesting. I think that this is going to be a really interesting story. Sirens Loves Hearts. I think it's going to be a really interesting story.
I think so.
And I love that the guys are making appearances. I think that that's cool too. I do think that that's cool. So that also gives you that Sex and the City vibe. So next week we have our first guest. I'm so excited. We have Sal, the slab guy from Codex Station, joining us. We will be talking his favorite female character and female writer or artist, if he has them. But we are also going to talk to him about how he feels about MJ taking on a Venom symbiote, because Venom is like, he is one of his all-time characters, and I'm going to be interested to see his take on MJ as Venom. I can say in the Black Cat, now I'm not reading the Spider-Man issues that she is Venom in, but her appearance in Black Cat was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love the fact that Mary Jane like can be all this, but then I'm wondering what happened to her jackpot power. Did she lose that when the symbiote? I guess that happened in something that I didn't read, because they didn't even mention it in this. So, but I'm going to be really interested to see what Sal has to say about it. So, our first guest, woohoo! Here
Yay!
Sunday night at 7:30. Join us then. Krista, thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And think about a name. We need a name.
We need to come up with some kind of cool name for it, for this cool hangout.
We need a cool name. So all of our friends out there that might be watching this live, or they're going to watch it later, let us know. Let us know if a name strikes you for the two of us. And we will be here same bat time, same bat channel next week. I will see you, Krista, on Wednesday, if not sooner. Don't forget to check that 125 for me.
I got you. I will see you for New Comic Book Day at Comic Logic at 11 a.m.
In Ashburn, Loudoun County's biggest and best comic store.
A big shout out to everyone who's been helping us through this crazy time. If you guys don't know, we had unfortunately a break into our shop last Saturday, and it was a bit of a heart punch for us, but we have an amazing, beautiful community. Huge shout out to Rob, our boss and our leader, who has been keeping such a cool vibe about it and helping us through this time.
He was so
and people,
chill. I'd be in mess.
Honestly the best.
Yeah. Rob is awesome. We're gonna have him on here soon too.
That would be amazing. It would be a lot of fun. But just big shout out to everybody, and thank you so much for helping us with all of this and just reaching out to us, checking in on us, and coming to the store. People like Liz and everybody coming in every week just is amazing.
I was at my mom's, but so I couldn't help out on Saturday. But
that's okay.
Community support was just amazing. What Philip Kennedy Johnson is doing, the amount of people that to help you guys and help with the cleanup and stay to protect you, just to make sure nobody came back. And I was reading in one of the Loudoun, I think it was in the Loudoun Times, but they were talking that 11 comic stores or hobby shops have been hit since the first of the year. And that is in the entire DC, Maryland, Virginia area. It's been spread out, but in between the 3 states and DC. But it's just,
it's so sad.
Criminal. That's not really duh. But it's such a shame that these stores are going through this. And then really, how many people actually? I mean, I guess more people than you think use cash, but I don't know. I would just buy comic shops. It makes no sense,
We still don't know all the answers. We don't have
either. That was one thing that this article was like, the police are still very tight-lipped because it's an ongoing investigation, but which is fine. I do hope they catch them, and that when they do catch them, that they are prosecuted to the full extent of the law. So, but I'm glad that the store is okay. You guys are okay.
No one was hurt. We were stores still open
in 4 hours. It was amazing.
Yeah, we were open by like 3:30 that afternoon, because we were like, you know what,
you can't.
Yeah, we got to show that this community is so amazing that we sell books about superheroes, and we're owned and run by a superhero.
Heroes, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, so our community's here for us, so we're here for them. So at the end of the day, we got to get you guys your comics. We want to get our comics. Like, that's why we're in this industry. So
Yeah.
we all got together. So the beautiful thing that really did come from this, is when a tragedy happens, is when everyone comes out of the woodwork to kind of be there for you and remind you how loved you are.
Yeah.
So it really has shown. So, like whenever we have like a fun con or we go to like a fun event, it's cool to see people, and people do come out to see us. But when something like this happens, people have really, really shown up, and it's just been so beautiful and amazing. And he's going to be mad, but I'm going to keep giving him his flowers. Rob has really, really done a great job of building such beautiful relationships and so many connections, and people have really, really stepped up. Philip Kennedy Johnson, he vowed that if you go to his website, if you DM him on social media and you buy anything from him right now and get it like signed, he is donating the proceeds of that to the shop.
It's amazing.
Which is, I saw his video and I was in tears. It's absolutely amazing.
I was too. I mean, and I'm not an employee, but I was just like, oh my gosh. That is
Rob called me and told me, and I saw the video and I had to step away because I was like, oh my God. It's such a great, but it's because of connections like that. And it's just, it's truly amazing.
Absolutely. All right, honey, I'm going to let you go because I know you got to get up and go to work in the morning. And
back to comics tomorrow.
Yeah. It's Monday tomorrow.
Yep.
All day. All right, guys,
come see me.
You all have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you guys have a safe and healthy week, and we'll see you in the funny papers.